Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Charcha on MBA. This is your host Harsh, and today we have the second podcast session on our channel. And today we have Rajat Srivastava with us from SRCC Delhi University. Hello sir, welcome to the channel.
Thank you, Harsh, for having me. It's a pleasure being on your channel.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Harsh?
I'm absolutely fine. So let's start with the podcast session without any wastage of time. So please give me a brief introduction of yourself and your profile.
As you have already mentioned, my name is Rajat Srivastava. I am a chemical engineer. I have done my graduation from Jadavpur University, Kolkata, and post that I am a oil and gas professional. So I have a decent work experience in Kane Oil and Gas. It's a subsidiary of Vedanta Limited. And post that to have a upliftment in my career and a growth in my career, I choose to do my MBA from prestigious Shri Ram College of Commerce. So that's a little bit just about.
आपकी 10th 12th और ग्रेजुएशन में क्या क्या परसेंटेज क्या बता सकते हैं?
So actually I was more or less an average student. So in 10th also I got it was a CGPA system. So approx I got 90% in 10 and 90% in 12 also, and post that in my graduation it was a government college, so you don't get that much marks in government colleges generally. So I got around 70% in my graduation. That's a little bit of percentage game in the MBA, because if you have to apply for some of the premium institutes, so definitely there is a weightage of 10, 12 and graduation marks, so a student needs to take care of that too.
Yeah. And how did you prepare for SRCC GBO exam? Like it's a self preparation or आपने कोई coaching join की थी उसके लिए?
Actually, it was all a self preparation, because nowadays many channels are there which really guide you well. So I opted for a few channels. I will not name any channels because it would look like a promotion. But definitely people can connect me on LinkedIn, and then I can guide them which books, which channel to adhere to. But yeah, it was all my self preparation. I prepared all through YouTube, all through materials which are available on the internet, and but I relied on the previous year papers of the SRCC GBO. So I definitely solved 2 years, 3 years previous year papers. I also solved some of the questionnaires which are available on the net only, and I think that was sufficient for me to crack the examination.
आपने ये SRCC GBO एग्जाम के अदर कोई और एग्जाम भी दिया था या फिर सिर्फ SRCC?
No, actually, it was like that. I have to do my MBA this year. So it was that I will not leave any examination. I have to give each and every examination which comes on my way. So I gave my CAT. I got decent percentile in CAT. It was around 85 percentile, so I could have converted. I got a call from some baby IMs. Then I gave NMAT, and I was selected in not NMIS Mumbai. I was selected in NMIS Bangalore. Then I converted SNAP, but then also I not got IBM Pune. I got SIOM Nasik. But fortunately I got the best of these options, which was SRCC GBO, and I opted for it.
What does GBO stands in SRCC?
So GBO is basically Global Business Operations. So it's like a generic MBA. So we don't have to study a particular stream. It's not like that you have to select a major or a minor. So it's not like that if you are a HR professional, so you have to study only HR. If you are finance professional, so you have to study only finance. So it's like that you have to study everything. It's like a generic MBA. So you need to go through each and every subjects. So it's and each and every subject is inclined towards the international business. So that's the more beauty of this course. So that's the Global Business Operation which the GBO stands for.
How's the life at SRCC?
So life at SRCC is really happening. So apart from the academics, which we go every day from almost every day from 9 to 6. Apart from the academics which we go every day, there is events, there are fun activities in GBOs, there are different societies in GBOs which adhere to different activities and events which come over the way. So ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ पढ़ाई पे ध्यान रहता है. Actually it's a combined course of UG plus PG students. So UG students are also present. So थोड़ा environment भी ऐसा रहता है कि काफ़ी vibrant सा ही रहता है. And undergraduate is very famous in SRCC. If anyone is associated with studies and all, so he must be knowing about the SRCC undergraduates. and we have
Definitely.
many integrated teachers of undergraduate as well as for GBO. So life is very good at GBO, no doubt in that.
कि स्टूडेंट को अगर एडमिशन मिल गया है एसआरसीसी में, तो क्या वो एलिजिबल है वो बीयू हॉस्टल्स में रहने के लिए, या फिर उसको खुद का अकोमोडेशन देखना पड़ता है?
So for the accommodation part, there is hostel facilities for both boys and girls. There are hostel facilities, but the seats and the vacancies are very limited in hostels. So ऐसा होता है कि if you are topper or if you have got a very good marks, then only you will be eligible to get into hostels. But as it is a north campus, so you will easily find PGs and flats which are nearby colleges only. So accommodation is not that problem. They are really cheap in Delhi, the north campus. So that's the thing. No, accommodation and fooding will not be a problem for any students who comes.
Okay. If I'm not wrong, you're also the placement committee member. So how's the process
Yeah.
of committee selection at SRCC? Like it's similar to the other B schools, or SRCC has some different criteria for that?
Uh, Actually, I have also seen about the placement criteria, the selection criteria of different colleges. So I have talked to my friend because I also wanted to be in the first and the best society, which is a placement committee. So more or less the process is the same. We are assigned few tasks. We have to give some interviews. We have to our senior team or different societies see that we are eligible for a society or not, or we will be a proper asset for the society or not. So yeah, it's like similar to different B schools. We are given certain tasks. They take our interviews. Sometimes it's also a double interviews are taken. So that's the thing. And because in the placement cell, what happens that almost all the batchmates and everyone applies. So
Yeah.
it's very rigorous process also to get into placement cell. But that's the best thing which happened to me in GPU.
What is the highest and lowest salary package offered, or what we can expect that आप इतना पैसा लगा रहे हो तो इतना तो आपको रिटर्न में मिल ही सकता है, like?
No, actually, I was expecting this to be the first question because everyone asked me this only. But see, the ROI of the college is really good. You have to pay only 80,000 per month of semester fees, so it's almost 3,20,000 for the 2 years course. But I can guarantee you, if you are in the top 10%, top 25%, even top 50%, you can get easily return of 500%, 600%, 700%, and more than that. And students who are really into what is the average package, what's the lowest package, and what's the median, what's the highest, so they can definitely visit our LinkedIn page. We are very much active on our LinkedIn page. They can visit there. They can see we have our brochure, our report. We have put our infographics there. So everything is clearly mentioned on our LinkedIn, and everything is true. So people think that in MBA it's like that we exaggerate a lot, so nothing is like that. Everything is true. So yeah, you can get the idea from our LinkedIn pages.
So, what are the prominent company names in the final placement, if you could tell us?
See, the prominent companies are many, and again for that I will say that you have to visit our LinkedIn pages, but I can name a few. That Fitzy is there, American Express is there, Adani came, DSM Shriram came, Adobe comes. So there is a lot of companies which I can name, and it will not stop. So in banking sector we have HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, and we have in NBFC sector, we have in FMCG sector. So our batch size is small. So and with the name of SRCC, many companies come because we have all premium students. So companies are there a lot. There is a plethora of opportunities here. So no students who is applying for it should worry about his placements, his internships, or what would be the ROI. So he should not worry about that. He should definitely crack the examination and get into this prestigious university.
Let's suppose एक student ने apply किया SRCC में, exam दिया, and he finally got selected. Then what are the affiliated banks with the SRCC for the loan purpose?
Yeah. See, with the SRCC name, you can easily get loans. But I don't think the 98% people don't opt for loan because you have to pay only 80,000 in 6 months. Then again, when the 6 months will pass, then you have to pay your 80,000 fees. So it would not be a problem. But if still there is a problem for few students, so we have an admin team, we have our administrative team which takes care of everything, and loan process is very easy. You can easily get a loan from SBI Bank, HDFC, and all the premium banks. You can easily get loan. So money thing will not matter. It's only important to crack the examination and get here.
Is there any sectional cutoff in SRCC GBO exam?
No. That's the beauty of this exam. There is no sectional cutoff. If the examination, if I'm not wrong, is of 640 marks. And I have also prepared a little bit of the mark section because it's been about 1.5 years. So last year the cutoff was around 217 marks for general. It dropped to 207, but early in the first place the cutoff was 217. But that was only for the last year because the paper was really tough. But generally the paper is not that tough. So there is no sectional cutoff, but overall you have to score above 300 to be in a safe position to get into SRCC.
Some quick tips and tips for the appearing students this year. Any strategy that which section to follow first?
See, strategy which I have followed, that is a must for everyone, that you need to solve your previous papers. That's very important. I have done my 11th and 12th from Kota, Rajasthan. So I went to do my IT JEE, and there also it was must to do our previous papers, and that is applicable to any entrance examination. So if a person has done previous year papers of 3-4 years and he has scored good marks in all those papers, so definitely he can score good marks this year also. So concepts are nearly the same. You just need to go through the paper and go through the paper after doing it, that I am lacking in, suppose, cons. So also in cons I am lacking in certain section. So you have to see that where I am lacking, what could be done to get it correct. So that's my saying, that solve as many questions as you can, because in SRC GBO concept is important, but that much in-depth concept is not important, because in CAT accuracy matters, and also that in CAT speed doesn't matter that much. You have to attempt less question with more accuracy. But in SRC GBO, you have to attempt more and more questions with speed also and with accuracy also.
How many mocks one should give in throughout the SRCC GBO prep?
I don't think anybody should limit yourself. If you are so much dedicated that you have to come here, so unless and until you are getting good marks, so keep on giving mocks. You should not like that I have to give 20 mocks, so I will stop 1 month prior. So give as many mocks as you can, because ultimately you have to get to this examination.
If you could give us some insight about your interview and PI experience at SRCC.
See, any person who comes for the interview, he should be clear that you cannot bluff the person who are taking the interviews. So because if you will go with the mindset that I will bluff the person, so it will be very difficult for you to crack the examination. So first thing that you must be genuine. Why you want to do MBA, you should be very much crystal clear. If a person doesn't know anything about the finance, and if he goes there and if he says that I want to do MBA because I have interest in finance, so they will easily catch you, because they will ask you questions regarding that finance thing. Basic HR questions you must prepare, why MBA and why you should get here and everything. But the important thing is that you need to be genuine, and you have to explain your case, that why you want to really get into this college. There must be a factor, there must be a reason for each and every one of you. That's
the last question is, as we know, SRCC is a well-known brand, especially for the undergrad. So do you think so, if a person coming for PG, especially for MBA, that brand value is equivalent, or it is justified or not? It will helpful for a student or not?
See, the SRC GBO started in the year 1999. So next year, when we will completing our MBA, it will be 25 years of the MBA program. So college is one. So in that college, there are sections of MBA and undergraduate. So there is definitely a gap between the MBA and the undergraduate, because of some marketing thing you can see, or the awareness part you can say, that people are not that much aware. But definitely if you come to MBA, you will not feel like that you have less brand value or something like that. The brand value of SRCC MBA or the GBO course is really high. Whenever I go and whenever I say to any recruiter that I belong to SRCC GBO, he definitely identifies it. if he has been into this area for a long time. And definitely we are trying also to integrate undergraduate and MBA students. We have few societies which are integrating the undergraduate people and the GBO people. So we work together in one society, and we adhere to things. We conduct events, we conduct the TED talks and everything. So there is an integration between undergraduate and postgraduate. So brand value will be same. Don't nobody has to worry about it. It's just about the little less awareness that people have.
Thank you, sir. I think the information which you gave us, it will be very helpful for all those who are actually preparing for the exam or who also don't know about anything. They will also get benefited by this. Thank you so much for giving us your precious time. Thank you.
Thank you. And if anyone wants to connect with me, you can connect with me on LinkedIn with Rajat Srivastava.
Or me, shortly, I will give
I will-
your LinkedIn profile in the description so that they can reach out to you.
Sure. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.